Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and this video is going to be a continuation of the Minecraft Manhunt tips, aka how to win Speedrunner versus Hunter. Now you guys seemed to really like the last video and we hit the like goal, so here we are for part 2. Let's get into it. You've probably seen Dream and the Hunters use axes instead of swords in their later manhunts, as I would also advise you to do. However, what you may not know is that stone, iron, and diamond axes all do the exact same amount of damage. The other ones just attack slightly faster, so that's something to note. They do exactly the same amount of damage, so diamond axe might not be worth it even if you have the diamonds, might be better spent elsewhere. Just because some people think that the later versions, or the more advanced versions, do a lot more damage, they don't. They all do 9 damage. That's just something to consider when you see how many resources you have available. If you need to get a lot of blocks quickly, consider some leaves. You're obviously going to need some shears, but you get so many blocks here. Like so. Like so. So, yeah, if you need a ton of blocks and you need them as soon as possible, consider making some shears and trimming some trees. If you find a desert temple, after grabbing the loot, make sure to take the TNT. This can be used for all sorts of traps and stuff to kill whoever may be on your tail. Always take the TNT. It's very useful. Now this one's a little bit trickier, and it's not quite as simple, but before you do the manhunt, I would advise that you learn how to block clutch. It's actually not too hard, you just need to practice at it a little bit, and it's very useful. Like so, you fall off a cliff, block clutch. It can prevent you from taking fall damage. It can do so much good stuff, man. Block clutching is extremely useful for saving yourself from falling off stuff or just getting away from difficult situations by wall running or whatever. It's a tactic worth learning. At some point during the game, you're likely to craft a flint and steel. So, when you go to collect food from animals, don't just kill them with your sword. Use a flint and steel, set them on fire. Oh, no. Set them on fire, and then kill them while they're still on fire, and they drop cooked meat. Just make sure that they are on fire when they die. Like so. Die. Cooked meat. Considerably better than raw meat. If you happen to find a ruined portal, obviously loot the chest because it can have some good stuff, but also take the gold block. This can be crafted into 9 gold ingots and can be very useful for if you barter with piglins in the nether. If you go to a village, I would recommend killing the iron golem because it's a free few iron ingots and those can come in really clutch. However, this dude is pretty tanky. The safest way that I like to do it is this. Get in a hole and then hit him like so. And he'll move over and stand on top of the hole. However, he can't hit you, so you can just kind of sit down here and hit him with your weapon until he dies. And gives you his iron. Speaking of villages, if you find one, take the beds. These are very, very useful in fighting the Ender Dragon. They do, however, take up a lot of inventory space, so this might be more useful later on. But if you do find a village, just hop into the houses and take the beds. They're very good for destroying the Ender Dragon when you blow them up. There's various tutorials on how to do that, but yeah, break the beds and take them so you can kill the dragon. Consider getting a crossbow. They're actually pretty useful. As you can see, a bow, you have to charge it up, and you also have to charge up the crossbow. The difference here is that if you want to shoot, you charge the bow, but if you already have the crossbow charged and in your inventory, you can just quick switch to it and shoot immediately. Point being that carrying around a loaded crossbow in your inventory can come in really clutch if you need to get off a quick arrow without stopping to charge a bow. The little bits of time, the split seconds can make all the difference. Maybe you shouldn't go out of your way to make a crossbow, but if you find one, definitely hold on to it, because it can come in very handy. If you have a few extra pieces of string and some extra sticks, you may want to consider making a fishing rod, because a fishing rod can, it can pull things, it can knock them around, it can just do... It's a versatile tool, If you'll watch Dream's original Speedrunner vs. 4 Hunters, he uses the fishing rod to repeatedly kill the hunters in the nether. It's a very useful tool, can really mess up your opponents if you use it correctly, so, you know, probably worth making if you have the materials. So everybody, that is going to be about it for today's video. You guys liked the last one so much, and we hit the like goal, so we made another one. Let me know if you want to see a third part. I'm having fun with this series so far, so yeah. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.